Tuned into the sounds of UrbanX.
Yo, I wonder, did you guys hear? It was a TikTok, right? It was a black woman, and she told a story about her son. He was 11 years old. He's 11 years old. His name was Elijah. Don't know the last name.
I refuse to watch that. She was taking too long to tell a story, but tell me about
Okay, so this is what happened. So she got a call from the school. She said they said your son is in big trouble. He's not hurt, but he's in trouble, right? So she comes down to the school. She said it's cops there, the principal's there, IT workers there, like lawyers, all that there, right? Come to find out, the son was controlling the school's internet servers for months, for like 3 months. Like he was just cutting it off so you couldn't work remotely. Teachers couldn't email each other and all that stuff. So then they wanted to like press charges and stuff like that. And I was thinking, if I got a call, to school, I'd kind of been impressed. Like, what, you did all that?
if I got called to your school,
it was IT people that could not figure it out for months.
Yeah, if I got called to your school and you caused that much havoc, of course, in front of them.
Yeah, you got it. You got to.
Malcolm, that was wrong. How did you do that? That's impressive.
Yeah.
So was he charging, or was he just doing it because he was getting kicks out of it? Or he said, you know what, y'all fucking... You know what? No internet for nobody.
Yeah, I think he was just getting kicks. He didn't want to do work when they was working remotely.
That was genius.
So, and then a part of his punishment, they gave him a bunch of things to do. Like, he had to...
Yeah, let me drop a bomb to that.
Yeah.
You're right. And drop a bomb to that shit.
I think he had to, write some letters to people, and then he had to create a game online. He created a basketball game in under 2 hours, they say.
Oh, this kid's a genius.
Yeah, at that point, we gotta take you out. This school is clearly boring.
Yeah. This kid's a goddamn indigo child.
Yeah, it's clearly boring.
And you got to be careful now, because then they'll put him in the gifted and talented program and screw him over.
Well, they're trying to take away gifted and talented programs all around the country.
Yeah, who's trying to do that?
New York is trying to do that. Remember, we spoke about that. They're trying to get rid of magnet schools.
Right.
On the basis of there's not enough people of color, children of color in these programs.
Well, I know some of them schools, like the Chinese kids, just take over.
Yeah, if you go to Bronx Science.
It's like, why are you here, Negro? Are you being lying? Because I was in line. I took the test.
Yeah.
I'm a little, I was studying.
You go to Bronx Science, yeah.
I was in line, all these little black kids. Chinese niggas like, why are you here? You know, get in. You don't know enough science. You know, get in. And they ain't lying. So.
And then I think in California, they're trying to change the way math is graded. So they're trying to do something where, like, the wrong answer isn't the wrong answer, right? And people are just like, and me included.
That hurts. That's hurt. Math is absolute. Now, the way that it's taught, Malcolm, is a little... and then you watch these these Chinese kids, no disrespect, the way they learn math is different.
So this is my mother too. My mother's a math teacher, and then I asked her, about like the Common Core. If you're from New York City, you probably have real problems with the Common Core, especially when it first dropped.
Oh
right?
Man, we opted out of that shit.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. But my mother said that's how they learn immediately. So
from the beginning,
right? So it wasn't a thing for them to kind of.
What it is problem solving and analytics.
Yes,
it's not just coming up with the answer.
How you show me how you came to it.
That's sort of like metaphysics.
Mm-hmm.
That's the cause and the effect. Don't just give me the effect, because I used to just do the shit in my head and boom.
But I feel like you should champion that more than anything, because I feel like most of the scientific billionaires of the world, Steve Jobs, the Elon Musk, they are creative because they come up with these, whatever product solutions, and they're thinking like way outside the box. They're not thinking in these parameters of me having to quote unquote show my work.
Linear.
Yes.
It's very linear.
Yes.
To have to sit there and go through an arduous task of showing your work now. Because they learn like this from the beginning, it's easier to pick up. Like I told you the story about Gabriel Oyibo. The great, he created the theorem of relativity, not the theory.
Yeah, supposedly he solved Einstein.
Not supposedly, this nigga solved this shit.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Theorem mean it's a fact.
Okay, okay.
I'm giving the black man his credit. We were the first one to bring him in for a lecture in New York.
Gotcha.
So we brought him in, and he said the way that his parents taught math was vaguely different than the way we learned. So he was able, as a part of his punishment one day, the teacher told him to go to the board and write this stuff down. When the teacher came back, he had solved like one of Newton's just in his, and the teacher was dumbfounded. So his ability to understand math and the atom and the way all this shit is connected was different. We are behind the 8 ball, no pun intended, without even understanding of math. And that's why we suffer. Math is everything.
Yes.
Math is the key to the, we on a damn algorithm grid right now. And because we don't know, well, it's 11:11. And because we don't know the mathematical, because magic is nothing but mathematical equations. That's all that shit is. And understanding how energy intertwines and interlopes with each other is how this is done. That's why all of those churches are on these energy grid lines, which energy intersects, creating a different form of energy, and then you get a heightened experience. But Tesla and all of them cracked these codes early on, and it's time for us to get with it.
Yeah, it's easy for us to, especially when we spoke about the Kyle Rittenhouse case at the beginning, is talking about how we get tricked into certain narratives when thinking about these topics. So a lot of people are getting tricked when we talk about these math topics. A lot of people are getting tricked into thinking, when somebody comes out the blue and says, well, Asian kids are just smarter, right? Instead of kind of thinking about how we raise our kids and how we around our kids when it comes to math and science, and just education in general.
It's cultural.
To how they do it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Instead of just kind of seeing it for what it is, we just kind of take it as, oh, it's all racist.
And they go to school all year round.
That too.
You know what I mean?
Yo, when I was young and I heard the term all year round school, I almost threw up. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
But now I'm a parent. I'm just like, that's probably fire. Your kids could be out the house you know
all
year round. Like, that's fire. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
And I was like, when after summer vacation, the teachers, they take 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks trying to just reteach what you learned last year because you lost all of it.
Curly Locks, I agree. Math is not hard. It is the natural language of the universe. They make it complicated, but by doing that, we don't have the breakthroughs of the universe. Peace. Right? If you like what you just saw and would love to see more of the uncut, unscripted, unadulterated, spontaneous, off-the-rip information from me and Brother Malcolm, you need to become a member. Hit that link below, because we're going to be going in on the after show.
And we have more exclusive content as well, so don't forget to hit that link. Peace.